This is the most nuts I've seen Mika Brzezinski over at MSNBC. She's falling apart. This is what's happening to Democrats across America. It should tell you one thing: Donald Trump is winning this election. I'm John Mike Keene.
His cozying up to dictators, his obsession with Hitler.
Yes, they did the full-blown, it's Hitler, 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 just like they did with Reagan, just like they did with Bush. And now just this week, like a couple of days ago, they act like they just invented the label Hitler for Donald Trump. They've been doing this forever. This isn't new, Mika. You're just putting a little more emotion into it.
That has now come out. What he has said about our veterans
has been debunked.
And what he wants to do with the military against his political adversaries
is nowhere near what you guys did with the military during the inauguration in 2020, when they rolled out 25,000 National Guard around Washington, D.C. and surrounded 1 square mile perimeter around the White House with razor wire. You guys have militarized it all, and you're ready to attack the citizens at any moment. So
she's a woman of color. I'm not putting her down because of that, and I'm not putting her down because she's a woman. I'm not a feminist, so I'm sorry.
Trump is not going to be anywhere near as dangerous with the military as you guys are already.
It's all huge news.
It's not huge news because she wouldn't have to say that. They're trying to scream at the, this is old news. This is actually non-existent news. And she's yelling that this is huge, huge. It's not huge, guys. Really small.
This is the future that we're looking at in the next Trump term, if there is one.
Actually, we've already been through a Trump term. We saw a whole lot of what it was like. It was pretty dang good. And then we saw the Biden term, and people go, hey, we were sold a lemon. Someone sold us a lemon. They lied to us is what we learned.
But this is what voters know right now.
Something tells me you're not going to give us the truth of what a voter actually knows. You're going to project of what you wish you could convince them of. Just so you guys know, whatever she says right now, voters don't know this. And this is what they're trying to get you to believe.
That he is killing us. I'm talking about us women.
Holy smokes, he's killing us women. He's trying to kill you women. You mean like in the birth canal, he's trying to kill you women? You mean in the first week of conception? Oh no, those are the unborn women that you guys are trying to kill.
He's killing us.
He's killing us. He's murdering us. You know what the highest body count is from fentanyl every day? Other than unborn women that you guys are killing. It's fentanyl, because you guys have let all the drugs come up to the southern border. I mean, you can just go across the board. No matter what category, women are being killed by Democrat policies across the United States. So Donald Trump, no, he was in office 4 years. No one was killed. You guys are the ones who people should fear.
He is putting us at risk.
For a third world war? No, because Ukraine, Russia blew up on your watch. Israel, Hamas blew up on your watch. And now we have China, looking at this opportunity to military up on your watch. The world became more unstable on your watch.
But at the end of the day, I don't think that she has the personality. I don't think that she has what it takes to go up against Putin and go up against these other presidents that are built for this. I don't want to be scared because my president is scared. I want my president to feel secure and manly and about it.
Literally, not Trump is more dangerous.
He is making us afraid to have babies.
Now, he didn't make you afraid. Feminists have made women afraid to have babies and act like it's a tumor, act like it's terrifying to a point that they have to fake their stories for why they got pregnant to justify the surgical procedures they do. Women are terrified. They act like it's some big burden. Guess what? News flash, everyone. Think of where you came from. We all came from parents, from women having babies. Sometimes our moms that have 5, 6, 7, 8 babies. Oh, you fear that they might die in birth canal? By the way, they used to always die. They'd have 10 of them. And some of them would come out stillborn. I'm not trying to be calloused about it, but I'm going, people were just a little more secure and feeling okay or safe with human death around them. Old people dying, We didn't have Novocaine. We didn't have penicillin. There was just kind of more death around us, and yet they were happier people and less terrified. And now there's less death, and you have unhappier people who are more terrified, so that we're hysterical about trivia and trivial about what we ought to be hysterical about, like the crashing birth rate and our population that is not able to sustain itself. You should fear that more than not having kids.
He is putting our reproductive health at risk, and some women have died already.
Actually, they died from taking the abortion pill. It is dangerous. There was a lower body count among women. Even having back alley procedures back before 1973 was a lower body count than when they widely got the procedure legalized. Difficult thing to do. Okay. And I get that it's hard, but Mika Brzezinski here is lying that Trump is killing women. You're a liar.
Because of this. So we can see right now what's coming.
Said no one ever. You know, you can predict the future like you can predict the weather. Just remember, we have a whole lot of looking ahead just by seeing what Trump did for 4 years already in office, and then look at what Biden did in 4 years already in office.
But she just don't have the qualification or the education to really run America, because she don't have the experience. She don't understand our struggles. And for me to believe you for another 4 years, you're crazy.
If there's anything you should fear, like look what he did in Afghanistan, the debacle. That's probably more likely in a Kamala Harris future, something like that.
These headlines, and very good reporting, by the way, that shouldn't be questioned by idiots.
I'm an idiot.
Idiots.
Questioning your reporting. She's the only one saying excellent reporting. No, all your reporting is terrible. That's one thing we know across the board. And it's one thing that like unites all sides is their disrespect for your journalistic reporting. Everyone's united that the reporting is terrible.
About what Trump has said about Hitler.
And what you guys say about Trump. Hitler, Hitler, Hitler. You know, one thing that Hitler would do is he would have all of the media attacking his opponent. And that's what you guys have done. Very Hitlerian.
That's incredibly important to know. But I do understand that people who are busy and that are people who are just tapping in may not be able to comprehend, because we've been free. We've been comfortable. We cannot comprehend that. And I understand that. I validate that it is hard to go from here to there. It is where we're going.
Your hormone overdose is making you incoherent. She just turned into like the worst Kamala Harris word salad. Listen to this. Try and put these words together. Does any of this make sense? She just turned into blonde Kamala Harris.
I hope we don't find out the hard way. But what's happening with women right now is real, and it is playing out across America.
You know, some specifics would be nice, because I don't believe you. You're going nuts, and I feel bad for you. I'm John Mike Keene.
Idiots.